All right, Dose's gold medal celebration continues with the man, Iouri Podladtchikov. How'd I do? I'm going to call you iPod, if that's all right.
That's all right.
Cool. Welcome to New York. Thanks for stopping in. How's life?
Well, I love New York, so life's good in New York always.
Word. But let's talk a little bit about this gold medal in your hand right now. During the competition, sort of the crucial moments when things were getting to the end, what was your mindset like? What was going through your head?
My mindset was like, it's almost over. You're almost there kind of feeling. And obviously I was very, very ambitious at that point, just like feeling it and just trying to put it down. If not now, if you're not gonna, try everything you got now, you're gonna be sorry for the rest of your life. So it was like this no way out situation.
Right.
Yeah.
When you nailed the run, did you think down deep that you had it? Did you think you were gonna get the gold?
I really felt like it was really hard to beat this run. I felt so happy landing that, but at the same time, I have to say I felt that a lot of times and not one. So for me personally, I was very, we're very happy with my run, and that alone was just a great feeling. Yeah.
Are you in a whole nother headspace in terms of your career and the pressure on you and your goals and all that stuff?
I think that's an interesting question. It didn't really change much, like you said. People have been looking out for this to happen. Maybe at some point, maybe not. A lot of people thought it's not going to happen. And I'm really, really proud that it worked out. But at the same time, it doesn't make me feel like I could just beat him any day now.
During Shaun's run, where you were like, "Oh, I got this for sure."
Beating him once doesn't mean that you're taking over for the rest of the, for the next couple of years.
Yeah.
You first have to kind of prove that. It really depends on his motivation, Like I think that losing at the Olympic Games for him might be a gnarly motivation that will not let anybody see a gold medal in the next couple of years. But it could also mean the opposite. It's really going to be interesting to see what happens next year. I think a lot of people say that next year X Games is going to be like, that's going to be the event to watch.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be so interesting to see where this is going to take him after just being unbeatable for almost a decade. It's not all about just training your ass off. It's also really intelligent decisions about today I'm gonna chill, tomorrow I'm gonna chill, no matter what weather, no matter how good it is, no matter how much money is spent on the hill. The only thing that's really important, your gut feeling is like the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You enjoy the rivalries a little bit? Would that be accurate? Do you like that aspect of competitive snowboarding?
I definitely do, because I also think that it's wrong, and to be a rival in any sport, I think it's kind of wrong. Like that energy, I hate. Or I don't want to say hate. This is the wrong way to say it, because I wanted to say I don't like negative energy in any sort of way. Like especially if you're doing dangerous things up there, you're doing dangerous moves, which are supposed to look good and aesthetic, and very aesthetic. How is there a place for negative energy? Like how is there a place for people to hate on each other for doing it wrong? I don't know. It's like it's what we love to do. Like you said, we love to compete, but not loving to compete because you really want to kick someone's ass. It's like it's exciting. It's like it's exciting. It says it all.
Yeah. I did want to ask you. I want you to explain to me everything behind the YOLO flip, including why we're running with a played out Drake slang from 2 years ago that make it look like snowboarding stuck. You know what I mean? Every time I heard Keir say it on TV, I was just cringing, like come on.
So that's the original. That makes me grin, because that's the original plan, was to make people go just kind of hate me for it,
It worked.
It was kind of a joke. It should be a joke. It should be people not again, you know, like YOLO is so over, it's so old. In snowboarding, you don't realize, but most of the grab names and like stale fish or roast beef are so funny, you know, and it's supposed to be like funny in a bad humor way,
right?
Because it's so last year that nobody wants to say that name, but I made everybody say YOLO like a million more times, and everybody was already over saying it.
Yeah,
so
and I tried to ban it from our show, and look, here we are saying YOLO despite ourselves. You win again, iPod. Well played, homie.